Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Yakuza 3. Today, at the bare minimum, I see one sub-story on the map. There might be more. Okay, so there's one, well, Deku's just telling me, thank you. There's one on the map, there's two hidden ones, 3 hostess ones, and 1 hostess training. Okay, I'm going to assume the hostess ones don't have to be done this chapter. Because I'm fine waiting on those. We'll try and finish the first hostess today. We'll try and do it at least that. But I assume I don't have to finish everything today. Like, before we move on to golfing. Ow. This is even assuming we get to play golf. Golf was in the last game. I don't know if golf's in this game, and I don't want to know. I want to find out when we get to there to see, what's it, Akasaka. Hiccup. 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 Oh my god. Hostess ones are available all game. Fuck yeah, we'll end up in another session 2 hours before the end of the game where I do 8 of them at once. Fuck yeah. Well, I'm not going to start with a hostess, just because we ended the last session with a hostess. Hey, stop. Oh, punk ass bitches want to fight me. I said stop, you think it's okay to ignore me? You ain't getting away from me. So because I ignored you, you want to fight me? If I turned around and said hi, you would have fought. You just want an excuse for a fight. Fuck this guy. Fuck you. Stomp your head into the fucking grounds. I'd say curb stomp, but it was slightly away from the curb, so I don't think it counts. Sheep Eye Nyan! Golf swing! Oh my god, that's like a full-on fucking golf swing, that's so sick. Golf swing! Golf swing! Hey! Don't block my golf swing! Oh, I don't have enough for the full heat, damn it. Okay, well I can do this. Ow! Ready? 4! Oh, come on. Come on. No! No! He's doing better at golf than I am. Damn it! How am I ever going to impress Akasaka on the course? There we go! 4 motherfucker. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! I've never seen that close up. It's fucking just the blood on someone. It looks like I ruptured their entire fucking neck. Jesus! I've never seen that level of blood just on someone in this game. Jesus! I know, just the way it textured on his neck, it looked like I tore open all of the skin on his fucking neck. Ah! The music for the crossings. Hannibal, I don't know if you were here last time for the last stream. They play fucking music for the road crossings in Japan instead of just boops. They play fucking music. That's so cool. I love it so much. 3 410's blood textures for random encounters. The one where you spent like 5 minutes on the crossing? Okay, you were here then, yes. Hey, I was blown away by it. It was so surprising. Hey, this is also, I think that was, actually no, I think it was a session after that. Or maybe it was that one, I don't know. Where I spent like an hour in a fucking fruit market. So, hey, that's just how Yakuza be. So giving me the runaround, man, you're in the wrong here for owing all this money, and now you're gonna pay. Is this part of that other arsehole family's bullshit, or is this some random arsehole loan shark? Please, not my Awamori! It's the only thing keeping my family going! Is Awamori a specific thing, or is it just a specific type of shop, or... I feel like I should learn at least some basic Japanese before I play this, because some are just translated into Romanji for the Western audiences instead of just like a transliteral, like a more transliteral, or localized translation. Which is fine, Like, if it's got a specific name that doesn't really translate over, it's fine. I should just learn them. I should at least attempt to learn basic Japanese so I can understand at least a little bit more of these games without having to ask every 5 seconds, yo, does Japan do this? To my extremely white audience. Awamori is a rice alcohol. Something you learn every time you stream Yakuza. Look, my memory's bad, alright? My memory is really bad. Oh yeah, because we were explaining that it was a different rice alcohol to sake. Yeah, no, this is very true. Yeah, my memory's bad, alright? Blame my fucking 5 to 9 concussions. I don't know how many of it I don't know whether the other 4 are medically diagnosed ones, so they may not count. But bare minimum 5. Blame that. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed, now! I feel that's a lot more than just some booze. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. Oh, you run a full distillery. That's even more than just the shop. Jesus. It's true. Memory bad. Yes, you would very much know, Hannibal. You would very much be aware of how often you also have to remind me of, we literally discussed this last time that we spoke. Also, my English bad. Hey, don't worry. Once the government gives me my money, I am ordering that Words Are Hard shirt, and I will wear it on stream. I don't know if proudly's the right word, but I'll wear it on stream enthusiastically at the very least. A deed, huh? Maybe this is something to do with that resort development deal. Oh, it all is tied together. Right, people did mention that, like, a lot of the earlier Yakuza games, sub-stories were directly related to the main story. Something that basically Zero never had. But, I mean, Yayoi, we first saw her in a sub-story in Kiwami 1. And then she went on to be a main fucking character, a big fucking deal in Yakuza 2. Daigo we saw in Zero. But then he was, you know, well, Daigo. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed? Please help me. This guy's after my Omori. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you'd better stay out of our business. This has got something to do with the resort development, then I'm afraid it is my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This shop owes me a fat stack of cash. Yeah, we are nowhere near the orphanage. The resolution of the fake Mizuki and prison assassination attempt in Yakuza 1 were both relegated to sub-stories too. Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot. I remember the prison assassination one because it was like right before the Yayoi one. I totally forgot the fake Mizuki thing was also a fucking sub-story in that game. I totally forgot that, yeah. Yeah, that was, oh, Jesus. But yeah, the prison assassination, we found it, yeah, that was like right at the end of the game with Yayoi also showing up. But the fucking Mizuki one was there too, shit. But this apparently has nothing to do with the main story. So never mind, I'm talking out my asshole, like usual. Probably why it's so hard for people to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the Australian accent sounds like a bunch of farts. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land. So that's what this is about. Oh, this is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Motherfucker's stealing my Kiryu walk. Yakuza 1's definitely the worst about that, yeah? I mean, honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Because it means just sometimes you'll stumble on a sub-story that is, oh shit, that's a big deal. Or, oh shit, this sub-story has fucking cutscenes and, like, has Kiryu letting a dude get shot by a shotgun or something like that. Or anything like that. Like, I'm fine with that because they're big important things, but they're not the most important things. And, like, they all rely on just Kiryu wandering into a situation. Like, which is the whole point of sub-stories, so he may not find that out on his course for the main story. Like, for someone like Yayoi, where it's just like, yeah, she literally becomes a main character in 2, and then she's only a sub-story in 1, that's weird. That part's weird. And like something like Daigo, I can't be mad at, because Yakuza 0 is made after all the others. So, I can't be mad that, oh, well, you meet about him in 0 through a sub-story, because that was never the intention of how you meet him. Which I feel like would be a much weirder situation to play Yakuza 1 than 2. And just, oh, by the way, that dude that you murdered, but you didn't, you just took the fall for, here's his wife, and here's his kid. They rely on you now. Or at least because I played 0, I at least knew who Daigo was and knew that Kiryu already cared a lot about Daigo. You saved me from the brute. Not really. Sounds like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. My fan is really loud. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn it down slightly. My fan is old and shitty, and by that I mean I don't clean it enough. Okay, well that sounds worse now that it's down low. So, my fan is old and shitty, and the motor's filled with dust. And even though I like emptied it out probably about 3 months ago, it is really filled up again. So it just makes some awful rumbly sounds. But I need it on or I melt. So it's a balancing act. The balancing act could be I clean it, but I don't even know that's going to help it at this point. I could buy a new one, but it's like $500. So I don't even know if you can hear it, but whatever. I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, distillery would have gone belly up. You run a distillery? It looks like a shop, but I guess maybe the rest of the building. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits. Aramori, if you've never heard of it. No, what's our... My name's Matsushima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business. Okay, now in this time frame, that is a lot of money. But in Yakuza 0, it's chump change. I've been playing Yakuza 0 recently, prepping to fight the M1 fights and that, which I'm actually now ready to do. I just will find time to do it. And just, oh my god, I've gotten close to having 100 billion yen in that game. But, you know, 10 billion was a big deal in one, so... Compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know? And I take it the investment didn't pay off? Actually, it was a resounding success, but we edged out Awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came around while this most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 million in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. Oh, so they're being arseholes. Okay, so they're even just, like, going against what they said. Damn, it's like loan sharks aren't very honest people for the most part. And by the most, I mean the entirety. I've never dealt with loan sharks in my life, other than, you know, banks, so... and I've never had a loan, just a credit card, so... That's absurd. Don't you have a contract about that? I looked at the fine print and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. Oh, fine print stuff. So maybe it is an actual bank. That's how they get you. Still only a week? They must really be in a hurry. If only I had another year, I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Well, that's when the Awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to Loan Shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. Maybe I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. Oh, it's highlighted in red. It's got to be important. Or pink, I guess? I don't know. How dare you? Loan Sharks are truly upstanding guys. No, they stand up people. And by that, I mean they shake them down. I don't know. Standing up is a date thing, and I got my words mixed up. Words are hard. What's this man, an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell an extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists, for that matter. I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls most people expect them to be. Correct. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again? Try to explain your current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me and the stock of Awamori we have aging. That'll net him way more than just the 20 million I owe. Must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up the contracts, go back on it, and to not just take the distillery, but the booze too. Oh, the family heirloom is my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near the orphanage. Evening Pride, I think it's called. Something like that. Well, what a coincidence. I literally run that place. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh yeah, that's the one. You know it. Know it. I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though. What luck! Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Sure, totally not gonna do that. Just do that. Evening Pride when you're gay at night. Hey, I'm gay all day, bitch. Hell, I'm probably gayer during the day than during the night, because at least during the day I wear pins to show off how fucking gay I am. You know, I say while streaming in front of 2 pride flags, with both pride flags above and below the gameplay footage that you're currently viewing. This is really good. What flavor did I grab? I grabbed tropical mango. I didn't even realize what flavor of Bundy I grabbed. I just grabbed it. It's tropical mango, brewed over 4 days. Yeah, I'm that fancy motherfucker now. I drink brewed soft drinks, bitch. Nah, it's just I like changing up my flavors of my drinks all the time. So I buy a 4-pack of 375ml bottles instead of like 1 or 2 bottles of all the same flavor. So every time I grab a bottle, it's a different flavor, and I don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta drink the entire bottle before it starts going flat. It's always fresh and stuff like that. It's ridiculously more expensive, but you know, I'm a pretentious snob. Deal with it. More is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Yeah, no, he literally is too kind. Thank me once I found the thing. So you have any other clues that could help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. Okay, I've never passed down a song through families to tell us where $1 million is. Are you sure your ancestors weren't pirates? Or your grandfather wasn't a pirate? The sound of crashing waves... This is just a beach. Sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. Sound of crashing wave must mean it's near the ocean. Yeah, you said beach, yes. Definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. If you piss in the ocean, wherever the piss lands in the foam, so the bubbles rolling up, should hopefully cover a turtle, ruin its day, and then you'll be able to do that. Kinky? Alright, okay. We're once again back to just the giant turtle that pees on planes. I think Golden and Turtle must be freaking Sea of Thieves players. Welcome, my team's fault. I should really play Sea of Thieves. I should really fucking play Sea of Thieves. It's a fucking just pirate simulator. I have the full fucking outfit in there. I could run my fucking pirate ship, have my fucking crew of captains. It'd be so good. I have the Xbox. I have the Xbox Series S now. I should really get around to playing that. Oh my god, yeah, Hannibal, bitch. I remember that shit. I've been reminded about it several times, but I remember that shit. I think Golden and Turtle must be big hints, but I've got no clue to what it means. Me neither. For now, let's go take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here for a moment before we head out? Why? And check on some of the Almorian distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of this situation, you sure are passionate about work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. A motherfucker I can respect. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, just please call myself. My number's 555-292-6674. That's 555 Aramori if you couldn't tell. Right. I'll let you know what I find. Isn't that an American stylizing of phone numbers? Do Japan have the same style of phone numbers, it turns out? Or is it just Japan has that as well? Gotta get Yuffie to tell you where the golden turtle is. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII references. Wasn't that the happy turtle? I feel like we're now confusing the happy turtle and the golden saucer. I feel like we're now confusing those things. Let's go! Subs are regulars. We're fighting a giant turtle that pees on planes. No, you get no more context than that. Where do you want to go? I want to go to Morning Glory. Let's make sure I choose the right thing so I don't accidentally continue the story. Pretty sure phone numbers are the same everywhere, but they have different codes for the... No. Australian phone numbers are not stylized like American phone numbers at all. There's a different number of digits. I mean, if you're peeing on turtles, it's very happy or very pissed off, depending on what they're into. The turtle, yeah, we're peeing on it. We're finding a turtle that pees on planes. I don't see what's confusing about this. I'm totally not going to title this episode when it goes onto YouTube, "Giant Turtle That Pees on Planes," and confuse literally everybody except for me and Hannibal. But like, American phone numbers are 555-33, so that's what, 11 digits in total. Australian phone numbers are 10. And if you cut off the first two for the area code, they're 8. So, no, I do, like, ours are very different here. Because they'll start with either 02 or 03 or 07, depending on what state it is. And then most local numbers, at least for where I live, are 95 or 97 or 92 or something like that. And then it's random digits after that for the rest of the 6. So, yeah, no, for that, it's always stylized very differently. Mobile numbers, I've got no idea. For here, I know it's just like, if you're calling internationally, it's +64. And then it's another 8 digits after that. Hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. No, we're finding a turtle that pees on planes. Giant turtle, not just turtle, giant turtle that pees on planes. I don't... Hannibal, do you know? Are you getting why people are confused? I don't understand. I feel like I'm being pretty clear here. We're finding a giant turtle that pees on planes. I don't understand where the confusion's coming from here. Okay, where are we gonna play? I saw the kid say Turtle Rock, so we're stalking children to find a family heirloom. Turtle Rock, huh? Turtle Rock, huh? I was gonna check the map here. Is there sub-stories here? The answer is no. This is all the other people here. No idea why people are confused. Honestly, I feel like the concept explains itself. This is... Planes or planes? The first one. Planes is in aircraft that fly overhead. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe we refer to planes as in planes that fly overhead. Although, or maybe I've been misunderstanding Hannibal this entire time, and maybe he's been thinking the entire time it's planes as in planes of grass. I've always assumed it to be planes as in planes that fly overhead. That don't do that anymore because of, you know, the pandemic and stuff. But back when people used to go to other countries, I found a wooden box. Take the wooden box, you Resident Evil fucking asking question things. There's old suspension in here. Yo! Hey, Hannibal, do you want me to blow your fucking mind again? I always assumed planes. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. Hey, Hannibal, I'm gonna blow your mind again with another inside joke that there's no fucking reason that I should remember. I just picked up some old suspension out of this ocean. I think we should find a chair to put it onto. Sorry. All of this entire... Turtle core is now cooled down. Don't worry, Sorekios, I'm gonna melt your brain again with another inside joke. Why do you remember this random shit? I don't know. I don't remember like important shit like people's birthdays or anniversaries or anything like that. But I remember fucking inside jokes from fucking primary and high school. I found a turtle rock. It does look a bit like a turtle. I didn't find the kids. I didn't realize I was no.
Moshi.
Moshi. Matsushima speaking. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on a beach that looks like a turtle. What, really? It's out in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. I'll be right there. Both of these jokes are nearly 20 years old. Shit, now you're just making us feel old by just being like, hey, remember like end of primary school? That was 2 decades ago. Kill the kids, no witnesses? We're not just... Dude, why we kill... Dude, we're not that type of Yakuza, Sorekios. We didn't kill anyone. Hey, fire, what's Aramori? Fuck you, Deku. Fuck you. I'm being bullied. God damn it, now I feel old. Hey, chat, do you want to know how old me and Hannibal are? We're both nearly 30. I guess it does look like a turtle, but it's one mentioned in this song. Sacred Turtle Spot! It's digging time. I can't choose not to dig. I wanted to find the kids. I didn't realize... Keep digging. I didn't realize investigating this one spot would immediately just do it. Fuck. I wanted to find where the kids were. I can't undo this. I didn't No! We're gonna fuck up. Or did I accidentally do it right? An Awamori pot? Golden foam must have been Awamori foam. After all, top-notch Awamori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. Did I fuck this up or not? Do I have a gun? Sorry, yes, I'm not murdering the children. We're not that type of Yakuza. That's like, not even the primary antagonist of the previous games up to that. You didn't mess anything up. I was trying to look for the kids to find stuff. I really thought I fucked up. This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. I found the correct bottle. I don't have a gun. There, would you like my answer? I don't have a gun. I don't even think I have a gun in the inventory in this game. We've been playing for barely any time. I don't think I have a gun. And if I did, I wouldn't use it to murder the children. I should stop talking before I get banned from Twitch. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This Awamori was distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era. Makes it over 130 years old. Okay, that is... Okay. This is going to be a lot of money. Once they're in high school, you can beat them up. Why is there so much children violence in my chat today? What the fuck? Why? Jesus. I know I'm old, but it doesn't mean I want to kill the youth. It's also the other way around. When I become of time where I am out of touch and holding back the future generations, I sincerely hope they revolt against me and overthrow the society that I built and murder me to pave the way for a more prosperous future. I don't want to kick out the ladder from under me. I'd rather hand them the gun and say, we fucked up, take it out on us. Killing the younglings, now that is poggers. You did just say that sentence, didn't you? Jesus. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is. But it is, it is. Right now, the oldest intact armor in the world is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece and buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure. And because all its years is spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. I mean, it is just one fucking urn of it. Hey, Matsushima, you're trying to skip town or something? Don't tell me you followed me here. What you got there, huh? An awamori pod. Well, the truth is, you shitting me? 130 years old? Assume the date judged on the pod is correct? Yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hands on a 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? You could say that, but hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the awamori and we're all square on your debt. Fuck yeah. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? Boss was gonna use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. Do you want to like check that it's good or even filled? Okay. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old awamori on the market no matter how much cash you got. So the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh. Your boss must really love this stuff. You bet. It's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima-san? I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best awamori. Really think so? Oh yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellows like me. Get yourself a solid business plan and leave all this debt nonsense behind you, here. I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. No one drop the fucking glass pot that is a central. I can't believe it. I saved my distillery. And it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of awamori. Here, take this. It's a special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever would. I don't really do that much, but okay. Thank you for your random sheet you found on a shelf that was dusty. I got a shisha belt, whatever that means. Well, I gotta go deliver this. Hope to see you around sometime. We saved the day! We saved the place that makes alcohol, which I consider so far for us in these Yakuza games the single greatest thing we've actually done. Have you seen the meme where those two grown-up guys start beating the absolute crap out of middle schoolers? I feel like I might have seen that in my recent binging of Whitest Kids You Know sketches. But I could be wrong. Nothing bad came out of drinking something that's been buried in the ground for over 100 years. Hey, it's alcohol. You're meant to drink that shit. So that's what's so good. People talk about, oh look, here's the forbidden cheese wheel that's underground. It's moldy as shit and will probably kill you if you eat it. Oh, here's the mummy tomb juice. Don't drink it or you'll die. Here's this bread that we found from the fucking 4000 BC. If you eat it, it will probably not just kill you, but curse the rest of your family line. Booze? Yo, it's gonna taste so good though. Like, and to me, if that's not just proof that alcohol isn't the best thing that humanity has ever done, then I don't know what is. Hell, it's not even just us. Fucking animals will actually go out of their way to preserve shit, to get fucking trashed on it. It's great. Life is awesome, and alcohol is the reason why. Ancient bread, ancient cheese, ancient butter. Time to make the ancient grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, do you have an ancient frying pan and or flat press? Because if the sandwich itself is going to be ancient, I feel like what we cook it on should also be as old. And then you have your tomb juice smoothie on the side. I can upgrade abilities. Thank you, video game. You yell at me about that a lot, but I can upgrade abilities. I think all things an ancient frying pan is pretty likely. See, there we go. The ultimate of everything. Anyway, I can learn 2 body abilities. I get to rapidly push people away, and it's extra health, so I'm obviously going to take it. That's pretty sick. Yo, extra health. And what do I get next? Stand up faster. Oh, yeah, we've been standing up real fucking slow in this game. And extra health, which should be expected. Okay, so, Deku, you were mentioning earlier there's like 2 more hidden sub-stories. Do I have to do them now, or are they ones that lock out if I continue the story? Again, this is the game where I am the most paranoid about sub-stories, because I've been literally told that sub-stories will get locked out if you go past them in the story, which, like, that didn't happen in the other ones, but, like, outside of, like, being with Haruka. But in this one, you can miss them, so it's like that. I don't know, but you might as well do them now if you can. I will do them now because I can. Should I look at the list? I'm gonna look at the list. I have Chapter 3 sub-stories, Yakuza 3 Remastered, Chapter 3 sub-stories, Yakuza 3 Remastered, guide, walkthrough, and guide by Cyrix Z, because obviously it's Cyrix Z. Okay. Woman and Doctor Talking, we did that one. Save before you do this! Aqua Sky, I haven't done one there. Woman in the Karayushi Arcade, that I did. Distiller's Treasure, we probably did that one. 3 Suits Plotting Through the Street, we did that one. Clean up some sub-stories in the area. Outside the monorail station's a dude in a fancy get up playing Ascension, we did that one. The Warabi Okinawan Soba Stall twice. Okay, we can do that one. And Aqua Sky, I literally have someone giving me a walkthrough in chat and I'm reading something else. I think I've read more text in Yakuza guides than anything else in my life. Have they all been Cyrix Z? Because Cyrix Z is god at this. I've been reading a lot of Cyrix Z because of replaying Zero, where it's just like, how the fuck does Dragon and Tiger work? Just having to learn how Dragon and Tiger work so I can get the Dragon Mail, which, Jesus fucking Christ. That took, probably not worth it, but it took a long time. But thank you, Cyrix Z. And also an Ishin translation guide. Honest to God, I think for me it's going to be easier for me to learn fucking Japanese to play Kenzan and Ishin rather than wait for them to be localized or read a translation guide while I'm playing. Let's go buy a hat. I'm not even going to read that, Soragios. I'm not even going to read that. You are acting too much like the bird of prey that you are named after. I have terms and conditions I think I need to stick by, and I will, I don't want to get banned from Twitch without even streaming for a year. Hannibal, I don't know if you're still in chat. You probably ditched, because I wouldn't blame you. But, if you're still in chat, I was looking at it the other day to work out, hey, when's my 1-year anniversary of streaming? And without even meaning to, because my anniversary for Let's Playing on my current version 2 LP channel, not overall, I started an old channel beforehand, it was on a different date, and I already did my 10-year anniversary. That already happened, and that was like, I've been doing it for like 13 years now. But my version 2 LP channel anniversary is on my birthday. It was on my 18th birthday, and I did that deliberately, so it was always easy to work out when it was. I didn't even realize this. I started fucking streaming on Twitch on your birthday. So if I ever want to think, okay, what's the anniversary of me being on YouTube or being on fucking Twitch? And it's just your birthday and my birthday. And that second one was not intentional. I intentionally did it on my 18th birthday for version 2 LP for YouTube. So it was always to keep track of how long I've done that. I just, apparently when I fucking loaded up going under to play on Twitch, that just happened to be your birthday. So, you know, it's easy for me to work that shit out. Might want to go get punched a lot so you can eat the soba. Don't worry, I'm about to get punched a lot right here. So you're saying I should allow myself to get hit in the face? I think that I can do. I don't know how long it's gonna take though. I'm just gonna drink my Bundaberg Tropical Mango Sparkling Drink, Australian family owned, craft brewed over 4 days beverage here. While I let these people very, very, very slowly beat up Kiryu. So I can eat more soba. Okay, let's read the back of this bottle while I wait for them to beat me up a little bit. The taste of the tropics is brought to life with Bundaberg Tropical Mango. Brewed from the delicious summer fruits known for its luscious flavor, this refreshing drink will pleasantly surprise your taste buds. Oh, fancy. Seriously, I fucking live on these Bundaberg soft drinks now. There's so many different flavors, and just because of the way I buy them, every time I get a soft drink, it's a completely... I should probably fight back now. This dude's holding something very big, and I'm actually pretty low on health. But seriously, I used to be just like, oh, this week... Oh, okay, that dude's big, he doesn't want to be held. That dude is not a fan of being manhandled. So I'll grab the giant thing his friend was trying to beat me up with and beat him out with it. Get hit with Shishakuin. Okay, now I'm actually just dying. Now I might just actually fucking die because I spent too long reading about tropical mango. He really does not want to be grabbed, which sucks because I don't know many other better ways of fighting this game at this current point in time. Wait, pick this up. I have heat. Heat move! There we go, that works. And he's dead. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm sorry. Here's a toughness easy. And Giryu also, oh. Alright, I forgot when you're low on health in these games, you fucking limp until your next checkpoint. I fucking forgot about that. Dick. Is this the server player right next to me? That's not the map. Fuck, I wish it was the touchpad so badly. Why doesn't the touchpad exist on the PS3 controller? No, this is server, here we go. No, but okay, back onto the thing I was actually trying to say and just being really bad at. It used to be I'd buy like, oh, I'll have brown cream soda as my soft drink for the week. Put that in my fridge, and then it would start to get flat by the end of the week. And so I'd just be like, okay, well, it's gonna taste worse and worse as the week goes on. And then next week, oh, I'll have grape Fanta for this week and put that there, and then I'd do that. But now it's just like, I can buy a 4-pack of these glass bottles of Bundy of a cool flavor, and I just have like 4 different flavors lined up in my cupboard at a time. And every time I take one out, I just put a different flavor back into the fridge. So I'm just rotating my fucking flavors. I got a whole bunch of different soft drink flavors. They're all like fruitiness or like just something really cool like lemon bitters. Or burgundy cream soda or fucking traditional lemonade. And they're all super tasty. And then they all stay really fresh because they're all individually sealed. And it's not like they're going to slowly start going flat as the week goes on. It's really good. The only difference is that it costs significantly more. Because instead of paying $2 or $3 for a single bottle of soft drink, for a 4-pack of these bottles of glass ones, it's like $6.50. But it's that version 2 sponsored by Bundaberg. Yo, dude, if I could be, I fucking would be, right? Like my pirate name that I like when I do the pirate bits for the channel later on, I'm gonna call myself Captain Rumdaberg because Bundaberg Rum. The name of the pirate ship is the Red Mutiny. 2 different flavors of Bundaberg rum put together. Sounds like a sub-story about you selling Curie something? No, I really like Bundaberg and I like everything they do. It's just, you shouldn't stand for corporations because corporations don't care about you, but there's 2 in the planet that I'll stand for. And that's Captain Morgan and fucking Bundy. Rumdaberg versus Love Fist. Hey. Her name is Fuck Fist. Thank you very much. Also, it's D-A. You can see on here. It's D-A, not D-E-R. But you got the Berg Pyro. It's also a Lagerstein reference. Because at the end of the chorus, for the song Plunderberg, they say the line, drinking lots of Rumdaberg. And that's actually where I got it from. But then I just decided to lean really hard into the Bundaberg thing. Does the drinking game still apply if I'm not the one to bring up 14? Well, Densha, what happens when I start playing Final Fantasy 14? Do I just have to have the entire stream me just downing a shot because it's visually in front of me? I'll be playing a pirate character. I'll probably be doing that anyway. Never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some more soba. What can I get you today? I would like some Soki soba this time. Thank you very much. But yeah, someone else actually brought up Final Fantasy 14, didn't you? You should be proud. Your obsession is going everywhere. Becoming a 14 streamer. It's gonna happen. Also, that is the most adorable fucking pog I've ever seen. That is such an adorable pog, teams. Holy shit. Just like an actual realistic life-like frog just pogging. That is so much more adorable than my pog. Because my pog is that, but that frog one, like, I like mine because it's Monster Hunter, but that's a really fucking adorable pog there. Oh my god. But, you know, I already did a stream creating my character in the benchmark. Whenever Endwalker comes out, I'm going to start up my free trial account for the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial up to level 60, including A Realm Reborn and the award-winning expansion Heavensward, or whatever the full title is. That's gonna happen. I'm doing fucking 14. My character is a what is it? Female Rogadin. And her name is Fuckfist the Badass Pirate Bitch. But because that would probably get banned very slightly, her in-game name, which is lore accurate, is Minor Fistus and Blightwing. I basically forced it upon the... Okay, to be fair, you say you... Yeah, sorry, Gios! No, that's not happening! We're playing Yakuza, it's the wrong game for that. And honestly, I think you're looking for the earlier Yakuza parts where Kiryu was slapping children. As in the earlier Yakuza games, he's changed now. He's a caretaker of an orphanage. He just murders the parents. Wait, no, that's Kiryu's dad. Never mind. Part of me feels like that won't fit in a YouTube title. What doesn't will be in the description. But yeah, you say you forced it on the channel, Dansha, but realistically, I want to play more Final Fantasy games because of how good Final Fantasy VII Remake is. So, and just 14 is just one that people talk, like, really positively about. Really, the Final Fantasy games that people talk the most positively about are 7, 8, 10, and 14. So, they're going to be ones that I'm not doing that. Sorry, I feel like you're going against the story here. We're trying to save the orphanage from being knocked down. This isn't a you can't fire me, I quit situation. Time to play Final Fantasy 11. Can you even play that nowadays? That's the other MMO, right? Is that even possible to play? I don't think it is. Oh shit, she's actually talking. Right, we're playing a video game instead of just talking, aren't we? Forgot about that little detail. Take a look at me. I eat how Rafuti every day. And, Tutti Rafuti. I forget what that fucking phrase is. Jesus Christ, Hannibal. Why is half of my chat obsessed with murdering children? God damn it. Video games curse the children of this generation, I say, distinctly knowing that Hannibal is like 4 months older than me. 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. I eat a fruity every day, and not only am I full of energy, my skin's baby soft. Apparently eating graffiti is good for your skin. I heard someone say it's because of the collagen or something. Yeah, you can get injections of those, or you can just eat sober, I guess. Well, hey, you should bring a friend with you next time you stop by. I sure hope it's soon. So Fruity Sober is packed full of collagen, huh? I should remember this when I'm over at the Cabaret Club. Oh, this was a Cabaret Club thing, not a sub-story. Got it. What the fuck does that have to do with a giant turtle that pees on planes? That's when we were finding the dude's treasure. That's separate to that. Look, we're trying to save the orphanage, but I'm slow and I want to do all the side stuff. So we're going to do a lot of the side stuff before we save the orphanage. I'm not killing the children. Why? The 11 servers are still up though. Only shut down on PS2 and 360. Shit, how long until they're shut down? How long until I have to play 11 before it stops being a thing? I'm very much anti-child murder. I want to go into a building? You're right. Wait, there's a building right across here. Well, it's a market, but still. It's basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. But I learned about collagen. To tell the hostess girls, yeah, you love eating food that makes you look young, because it's all you care about. Your appearances, right? Yeah. Oh, and now he won't even eat because he's not even hungry. So, okay, Kiryu, fine. We'll go have the shit beaten out of us so you feel a little peckish. You fucking masochistic freak. I really thought you were gonna fight me, but apparently that gay couple is just really stunned at me. So's this dude. He's not gay, he's the dude, but, you know. Well, he could be. He could be. I just don't see his partner with him, so... We don't know. Hey, shut up. I didn't even... Ah! Oh, I didn't even notice I wasn't looking at the map. Who cares about the children anyways? Just make a new bunch. Kiryu doesn't know what sex is. He's not going to be able to make new children. Like, Kiryu hasn't had that discussion yet. And if he did, I don't know if he'd understand it. Alright, well, you know what? You baka! How do you expect to deliver all those orders? Waraba part-timer. I'm so sorry, I had no idea we had so many of them backed up like that. Waraba, do you honestly think you can deliver these all by yourself? No. I will help. Jesus, how did I miss that fucking sub-story? Look how big the triangle is on the, the triangle question mark is on the map. It's just highlighting. Look at this fucking shit. All right. Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean for you to see us like this. Was something wrong? So this dumb fella over here took far too many deliveries that he can handle. And it's not like we have anyone else on hand to help either. Sorry it caused so much trouble. If only I had one more person to take on deliveries. What? Oh, why is it their fault? There was a lot of order. What? You seem mean. I'm not. No, Sorogios, not happening. Not happening. If I only had one more person to take on deliveries, that would be so much help. Where can I possibly find someone that would help out on such short notice? Yeah, that might be tough. Sucks to be you. Kiri just walks away. Never mind about that. You're here for some of our delicious soba noodles, aren't you? I'll help deliver the soba. Jesus. Kiri tried to get out of that one where he's just like, yeah, I bet it would suck to try and find someone. Well, give me my fucking noodles. You know, you wouldn't have to do as many deliveries if I just took some and ate them right now. Still confused about how some stories are canon, but apparently he hasn't had sex. I guess they just play games at the love hotels. They go back and they sing Judgment. That is what happens. They go back to the hotel and it's just immediately breaking the rule, breaking the world. Kawase. I don't remember the rest. Oh my god, my father is back from the dead. Maybe now he'll tell me what's sex. God damn it. See, we were discussing on the Discord like a day ago, maybe earlier today. Time doesn't make sense in quarantine, lockdown shit. About a comment that I got on YouTube about how my chat is funnier than I am in my videos. Yeah, they're fucking right. They are. I'm gonna lend a hand. I'm sure you need all the help you can get. Would you? That'd be wonderful. We just don't have enough delivery people here. You have to visit 3 locations: the drugstore in Karayusha Arcade, the mahjong parlor on East Hatsumachi, and the info center in Hatsumachi. So you'll be delivering here is in these boxes. Can you take them to all 3 of these locations? You got 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay. Drugstore in Karayushi Arcade, mahjong parlor, and info center. Okay. This is currently Karayushi Arcade, right? That we're currently in. Be right back. I have 5 minutes. And the clock is. Oh my God, Kiryu has got giant things in his arms. I'm going to the map. I don't know Reiki fucking well enough right now. Drugstore. Medea Drugs. Medea Drugs is right there, and yeah, that is Karayushi Arcade. Okay, I know the info center's there. And mahjong is just up there. Easy. Fucking easy. We're gonna crush this shit like Sorogios wants to crush children's head into the pavement between giant hammers. Drugs on mahjong info center. It's also where they were. Yeah, I can know when Sober's delivery has arrived. It's apparently a really fucking busy lunch break. You got it pretty quickly too. It's literally around the corner. Smell those pork ribs. You can't beat them. Well, here's what I owe you. See you next time. Run, Kiryu, run! Trying to find my next customer. Run! Kiryu, what wacky situation have you gotten yourself into this time? Where you're carrying these giant fucking crates. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Thank you, music playing crosswalk. Thank you. You've saved my life. Now, fortunately, no one ever drives up this street, so I can just do my little waddle that I don't know what animation this Kiryu is currently doing right now, but his little waddle that he's got going on, where he's on, yeah, we're gonna do that and go to the mahjong place. Those cannot be light. I mean, we already know he's ridiculously buff still. They look like they're made out of solid fucking steel. Mahjong parlor at the Kubochi River, yes, they'll be waiting for their soba. My beloved pork rib noodles have arrived at last. It smells divine. I gotta eat them at least once a week, you know. Here's what I owe you. Thanks for coming out this way. One of the places that is closed currently in the food court next to my work is the Vietnamese place. So I haven't been able to get my my pho noodle soup for like a fucking while, and it makes me very sad because it is very delicious. Info Center Hatsumachi, here's your soba. Although they're one of the places that I was talking about in, I think, a different video game stream, where that like their tofu and mushroom stuff, the tofu is really good in them in their noodle soups. But for the mushroom, they just get a giant mushroom cap and cut it into 4 pieces and chuck that in there. which I like mushroom, but not like that. So I've always got to ask them to to not include the mushroom. But with just the tofu, it's so fucking delicious. The broth, oh my god, the broth that it's in is what fucking makes it. It's so fucking delicious. Holy shit. Not a moment too soon. I'm ravenous. Come on, I'm bringing it over. Here's what I owe you. Now gotta eat fast while it's hot, and the place is empty. Sorry, I will try not to spend forever talking about food right now. I realized there was literally 20 minutes in the stream previously where I put down the controller to talk about food, so I won't do that again. I'll just do that about child murder in this stream, apparently. That's all my deliveries. Now to get back to the sober joint. Are we going to be teleported there? I think we're going to be teleported there. Mahjong time? I am not doing Mahjong right now. Sorry, I haven't watched Sirix's 2.5 hour long tutorial. On Mahjong to be able to play it. Social eating featuring Yakuza 3. Hey, I wasn't actually eating any food. I was just talking about how Australian food's fucking shithouse. They look like something you put on a bike or something. You know, Kiryu's a fucking DoorDash driver, but he just actually holds it in his arms and just fucking dashes from door to door. He doesn't quite get the concept. Does Kiryu have a driver's license? I'm now actually thinking, have we ever once seen Kiryu drive a car? I don't think we have. I can't think of a time where we've seen Kiryu drive a car. Every time we're in a car, he's either got a gun shooting at someone, or someone shooting into whoever's driving of the car. Like when someone shot Karu. Because all of the car sequences are zero. He didn't drive. He let the dude with one arm drive. Or he was shooting out at the back. He's technically done it when the drivers got shot just for a bit, though. Did that happen during any of these games? I actually don't know. In any of these games, did a driver get shot and then Kiryu take over? Because I can't think of a situation where that's happened. After the emotional scene with Nishiki in Zero, he drove Nishiki's car away. Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, even in that one, he was asleep. And that was the whole point of why Nishiki could drive out. So Kiryu... Okay. Because I'm just trying to wonder if we've literally seen Kiryu drive and whether the dude has a driver's license or not. I just wanted to relate to him more by not being able to fucking drive, you know. I wanted to know if Kiryu wouldn't be allowed to use Centrelink while online because he doesn't have a driver's license and only has a photo ID. Sorry, I was bitching a lot about the government before the stream, if no one's understanding what I'm doing on the YouTube. You're back! I didn't expect to see you so soon. This is everything they paid me. Wonderful, thank you for your help. Here's all the money, by the way. I'm not even going to take any money of this. I threw in some extra to show my gratitude. Okay, no, I got some of the money at least. Thank God. I probably got more than what they paid. It was... I got 10,000 yen. There's no way those 3 orders cost more than that. Unless the delivery's really expensive, even though everything's within walking distance. Although, yeah, not many people in Japan don't drive, because in Japan, you have fucking walkable cities. Or at least a lot more fucking walkable than the West. If Nishiki in the woods and made us walk back, this is why one happened. God. See, again, I can't be mad at that comment that said my chat's funnier than me, because they're fucking right. Oh my goodness. Kiryu's told Nishiki, what a stand-up guy. Nishiki drove out the middle of the nowhere to Mesquite, and then Kiryu talked him out of it. Kiryu left him there and drove back to Kamurocho. And he was so bitter that 10 years of just dwelling on that when Kiryu went to prison for him, as just like, bro, I know I stole your car. I'll fucking make it up to you. I'll take the fault for this murder. And Nishiki was still just like, that fucking Kiryu stole my fucking car after I tried to murder him. And then he took a murder for me. I should have fucking... What am I drinking? Soregios, you can't be serious. I literally spent forever talking about it earlier. Sorry, I'm drinking Bundaberg Tropical Mango Sparkling Drink. This stream is off the rails. We've been doing this for an hour and we've done 1 fucking, or 2, I think, sub-stories. Jesus Christ. So what was the other one? It was at the bar, right? I think this was the one that Sarah X said save before it, you dickhead. Mango, it's so good. I think my next flavor that I've got in my fridge is the traditional lemonade. That one I'm excited for. It's possibly my favorite flavor out of the Bundies that I get. I don't get Bundy bottles of ginger beer because I get the little cans, because the cans are like perfect amount to mix in with alcohol when you're making a mixed drink, because it's only 200 mils, not 375. Like, I've got my metal cups, these metal cups, so my standard shot and a half of rum, some ice, and that can just like perfectly fills it up to the top. So I actually have less ginger beer now than I used to. Because I don't buy because this used to be what I bought one with ginger beer bottles in. So, I spent an entire stream talking about food. I can't spend another stream talking about drink, although I will. Version 2, sponsored by Bundy. Again, I would if I could. I don't want to take sponsorships because I want people to know that I'm being honest about my words. I've already been approached for sponsorships to do sponsored streams on Twitch, which is funny considering I don't have a viewership, really, outside of all these people above me who bully me. Oh, I gotta save back here. Right, I can't actually save just anyway. But I don't want to take sponsorships because I don't need the money enough, and I don't do this for the money for me to be willing to I'm trying to say this in a way without making it sound like I think people who take sponsorships are assholes. Money's fucking tight, the industry fucking sucks, and pay for these types of jobs is bullshit and sucks and is awful, and I get that. So, like, if you take sponsorships, I don't think lesser of you. I get why. It's just, I don't do this for the money because I have a full-time job outside of this. So, I don't need the money, so I don't want to take it for the money, and I wouldn't take the extra money for me to say, like, words on video that I don't 100% mean, or that I have to say things in a specific way to be like, yo, I need to say this for the money. But I would be willing to take sponsorships for Bundaberg just because, well, this is the shit that I'm saying about them before they give me money. I think people would know even if they did give me money, I'd be honest, because I've spoken like this without it. So I think it wouldn't make much difference. So I think that's why Bundy would be like the one thing I'd be willing to take a sponsorship on. Honestly, even Captain Morgan. I'd be hesitant to take a sponsorship on Captain Morgan. Not because it would be me being dishonest, but because I don't want to be sponsored by an alcohol company when I know children watch my shit. Like, that's the main problem with that. And I know Bundaberg make alcohol, but I'm primarily talking about their amazing soft drinks on camera. So there is that. This stream in particular is a sub-story. This fucking game is a sub-story in my life. And like in Yakuza, some of those sub-stories take forever.